they're less common. I think there are a lot of them out there, but it's 10 feet wide. You can tow it easily. I towed it with my pickup truck up here. Honestly, not the greatest machines to operate. They have a steering wheel and a gas pedal instead of instead of sticks.
Good boy.
Pretty efficient. It uses less than a third of the diesel as those things. Much less of a cat, but they hold their value like crazy.
Yes. His winter coat is looking good.
So when I purchased this cat, that thing was on the back, and I thought it was part of it, but I think it's off a different cat, so I might try to return that to them.
Nice. So there's something new.
Yeah, so I had that white, narrow BR275, which was still like a full-size cat, but just a little narrower. And it didn't really have any advantages, I realized. It was a little more maneuverable, but
still too big.
yeah, you couldn't really tow it that easily. It was still over width.
Yep.
So I sold that to a happy ranch owner and picked this up. This is a 99 PistenBully 100, which is
Pretty rare, right?
yeah, they're less common. I think there are a lot of them out there, but they're definitely not nearly as many as there are these full-size cats that are, you know, at all the ski resorts.
Yep.
But yeah, it's 10 feet wide at the widest, and it only weighs about, I think it's about 8,000 pounds. And yeah, much more maneuverable. You can tow it easily. I towed it with my pickup truck up here. It did really well.
Cool.
But yeah, pretty excited about it. It's got about 7,000 hours, and seems to be good. Just kind of sussing it out.
Yep.
Oh, good boy. He's a good boy. Condition, unfortunately, the windshield's broken, but what are you gonna do? Can't have it all. But yeah, a little bit sun faded. It's got 7,000 hours. It came from a private like golf and Nordic ski community up in Jackson, Wyoming. That's where it lived its whole life. It's got the tiller, and it has these hydraulic track setters.
Yeah.
Cool, because I'll be able to make some Nordic track.
Ah, that's what that does.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
I'll start it up and show you how they work.
Sweet.
But yeah, and then this is the first cat I've had with a Mercedes engine in it. It's a
Okay.
Mercedes 4.4 liter. Not really sure exactly the model. I looked it up. It's the OM something.
Wow.
4.4 liter 4-cylinder.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, 4-cylinder.
Yeah. And it doesn't love to start in the cold.
It's really a 4.4 4-cylinder. Nope. No kidding.
Maybe so. I don't know. Maybe it's a 5-cylinder. I don't even know.
Six.
Honestly.
It's obviously not a 6, or
Definitely not a 6.
okay. That would be.
Yeah, I mean it's very. I mean I think it's like comparable to a Cummins 4BT in displacement and.
Yeah, 1 liter per cylinder.
Yeah, let me look up what engine I'm on. Almost positive it's 4-cylinder.
Sounds
I should know this. I've checked the oil and done some things to it already, but yeah, I've got a few hoses to replace. I replaced one under the cab already for the blade. That was the worst leak. The others are just drips.
Yeah.
OM904LA. Yeah, 4.2 liter inline 4-cylinder.
Wow.
3 valves per cylinder.
Neat. Big 4-cylinder. I like it.
And these little old PistenBullies are pretty good. They're unique. They have some quirks. They're honestly not the greatest machines to operate.
Yeah.
They're a little funky. They have a steering wheel and a gas pedal instead of sticks.
Wow.
And then the blade is electric over hydraulic, meaning when you move the joystick, it's like an electric valve. And so there, for some reason, whatever reason, there's like no hydraulic feel. Like it's a 1-speed up and down. It's really hard to run the blade smoothly on this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, really clean on the inside, and everything works. It tills, and the radio works, and yeah, everything seems pretty darn good. I've put about 2 hours on it so far. It's nothing crazy. I replaced that hose yesterday. It was leaking pretty badly. It was totally shot. But yeah, it's warm right now. You want to fire it up?
Yeah.
Here she goes.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, so here's the blade. It goes up and down at one speed. It's very jerky.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's something I can do about that, because that is really hard to run a flat blade. But it has a blade, at least.
Yeah.
Those things.
Yeah.
And then the tiller, I'll put the tiller down. Demonstration there.
Yeah, that's really cool.
No, that is really cool. I'm actually really excited. I think I'll have the potential to use that someday.
Yeah. Finn likes the Nordicness. Good boy.
But yeah, nice Snowcat. It has a couple cool aspects about it. It goes quite a bit faster than the big cats. Probably about 15 miles an hour, it feels fast.
Yeah.
And it has this big flatbed on the back.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's pretty efficient, it uses less than a third of the diesel as those things. So
less than a third.
Yeah.
No
so
kidding.
It's actually reasonable to just like drive it around, which
yeah.
I don't know if I'll be doing that much of, but hey, who knows?
Yeah. Wow.
You know, this track's a little loose. I need to tighten that.
Yeah.
It's a pain. It's an old school tightener. You have to like use this threaded screw jack basically.
Ooh.
I tried to do it today, but I'm gonna have to drive the cat up onto some blocks or something so I can crawl under there and have a little more space.
Fun.
Which I might have to wait like till in the morning when the corduroy is hard.
So it uses like 30% of the fuel of the full size.
I would say on the internet it says it uses it says right on this sheet that I just had pulled up.
It is a 4.2 versus an 8.3.
Yep. So it says it averages 8.5 liters per hour. Those big ones say 22 liters per hour. Yeah, just a little less than, or a little more than a third.
Yeah, okay.
That's not too bad. 2 gallons, 2-point-something gallons per hour.
That sounds very acceptable. And
yeah, for sure.
It sounds exactly like an Isuzu box truck.
Yep. It's also got this thing custom installed, so I can put a trailer hitch in there and drag trailers around or pull people out of ditches.
Cool. Perfect.
And then it's got the like the little
cow catcher thing.
Yeah, brush guard, I guess you'd call it.
Unfortunately, it didn't do its job right there.
No, and actually I heard that happened one time. They were loading it on a trailer. Somehow somebody messed up. Oops. Yeah, really unfortunate.
It rolled forward into something.
Yeah, so unfortunately the window heat's not going to work right there.
Darn.
It was a real bummer, but
shoot.
Maybe someday I'll replace that, but I'll probably try not to.
Cool. So you traded your trailer for it?
No, so this one I sold that white
BR275,
and this cost the same as what I sell that for.
Oh, cool.
Sold that for. It's weird. I mean, this is much less of a cat, but they hold their value like crazy.
Yeah, that's
because
good.
They're just kind of unique. But it'll come in handy. You know, I can tow this around and make Nordic track. It will cut roads and make trails if you need it to.
Just gotta get used
it
to
doesn't have the power of that. Yeah, and the blade is
blade.
really the.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to go slow.
Yeah, it's really funny that it has a steering wheel and gas pedal.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's not,
why did they decide to do that?
I'm not sure. They actually still make cats like that. They actually make full-size cats like that still. Really? Actually, Alta, all of their Snowcats are the same steering wheel with the gas pedal. And it's really hard to have like precise control. I've run they call them wheel cats, and I've run or yoke cats. I've run a lot of them, and I never really gotten used to them.
Yeah.
I'd take out of sticks any day.
Yep.
But yeah, so that supplements the fleet here.
Yeah,
this
so
is the everyday workhorse, the 94 BR400.
Yep. So yeah, both of the white 275s are totally gone.
Yeah, those are both gone, but potential for maybe a third a little later this season. And then that cat is actually for sale. The tiller's already sold off it, but I have an interested buyer, this snowmobile club, that wants to use it to tow a drag, which it would be perfect for. It's an amazing cat, but they're not fully committed.
A drag is like a grooming thing, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a grater almost from behind. It has like multiple cutting edges, and it chops the moguls down, or like the snowmobile whoops. They actually work really well for chopping snowmobile whoops out.
Cool. All right, well, excellent. And these ones are they're doing well. The 400 is doing well.
Excellently, yeah. This thing is incredible. I'll keep that one forever. This one's doing really, really awesome. Yeah, I've been running it at like once a week, plowing some snow. I built this little pad with it just to keep it happy. But yeah, for sale. I'll probably post it up on the internet soon here.
Cool, if anyone wants it.
I kind of want to see if that snowmobile club wants to commit. They're out of Evanston, Wyoming. Next time you're up here, we'll do some cruising.